Hi, welcome back everybody. Did a little bit of work yesterday. Got the edited, some video content captured, doors off, did a few things, but I didn't get a little bit of an intro video. So, where are we at? Parcel came in for the dog leg. I'm waiting on the outer skin for the B-post so that I can finish closing up the B-post, nice, and then we're going to fit the dog leg. But while I'm still waiting for that part, I'd like to get that fitted. So the door off, dog leg, finish up this A-post. Already worked on that, but I'm going to put a new cap on the front of this A-post. So we're going to cut off up in here, get it cleaned off, rust hole in there. A bit harder to see right now with the lighting, but going to get all that cleaned off so we got a nice clean surface to work with. Weld the new patch in that I had made there a few weeks back. Then we're going to get this fit in place, make the last piece that joins the back of the A-post to the back side of the inner valance on both sides. So I've started drawing out some of those pieces, so we'll fiddle around with that this evening, close this up, start making the pieces that'll join that so we can fit this inner valance in place across these 4 frame heads and hopefully get that welded in. As soon as that is welded in, buttoned up nice and tight, a couple of repairs to do, but that should be good. And then up on the top of the bus I have the top piece here for the nose skin. So the next few days, get that put in place and get that put in place. So I mean, the nose will be buttoned up, the A-posts will be good, and things will be moving along well. By the time I get that closed up, should have the other parts to close up this B-post, get the new dog leg put in place. Then we can weld in the side panels, and everything should be done on half the bus. Probably a little better than half, just because we had work that was necessary on this side, but we'll physically have from one corner to the other corner completed, and we basically have back and side to do. So the other half, we'll just keep at her. Let's do it. Okay, so cut the door off, as you saw, and you saw me doing a little bit of welding there on the A-post. So rebuilt the bottom section of the A-post. Straight down there, nice clean line, that's where that'll fit in. And then there's the front opening of the A-post, and it's a bit too hot to touch at the moment, but this piece will get welded right in there next. And then that closes out the A-post at the front. and I go put one of these caps on the passenger side, and then the big valance is going to be able to go in. So we're getting close. Get real close. So I'll make a couple holes in this so I can weld it to the front of that little piece and be able to do some more welding from the back. Get this seamed across here, couple holes down on this side to weld it in on the inside of that side, and she'll be good to go. I'll get a little bit of time lapse on that too. It's a little bit hard to see there right now. All right, so the post is welded up, capped in there, cleaned some things up, and got that fitted in place. Next thing I'm going to work on is making a bracket that's going to join the back side of the A post to the inner valance. So I got the inner valance laying here, and this is what it looks like. And I'm going to make a pattern that follows this shape, rolls over the edges, follows this in a curve up here, and I have a piece that shows me the curve on the back side. So it comes back past here a few inches and make it a little bit larger, and we can set it up in place, trim it if we need to we have the right cardboard shape, cut that out of metal, bend the edges over to fit this profile, and then I'm going to be making a piece that's similar to that in shape and continues out in here to close out the bottom of the A post. We'll create that shape, cardboard, put it onto metal, cut it out, bend the edges, and it'll weld onto the piece that I'm going to make that goes in that center. At the back side of that center piece, that is going to allow me to close the back side of this. It's three pieces, two shapes that are similar to this, and the one piece that goes in. Okay, here we are again, another day. It's kind of coming out. I'll show you a little bit what we're up to here in this kind of corner. See, using bristle board, and I had made the pieces I was showing you the other day. I kind of attached them here and here more or less what those pieces look like, and add that photo in between the videos so you can see what we're trying to make. And this will fit kind of in there like that. That's the idea. Excuse me. And then this piece tucks in there like that. And that's how that fits in. So that's the inner valance. That part. This will tuck up right nice in there. And this kind of tucks in here. This one should follow that profile, and this kind of gives you the edge to come to this for the nose skin. So that one's a little bit off for how it fits in there right now, but this is starting to give us the shape that we need back here. The other thing that could be, now this piece back here now. Yeah, that's closer like that. Piece tucks in off this. Kind of just have to play around with the part back there. I know it. I bought that shape piece for my bus for Luna when I did it. It's gonna fit right in there like that, and that's the way she goes. Okay, so there's two of the pieces made so far. It's that guy here and him. He will fit right in here like that. It's going to weld onto that edge. It's going to fit in there like that. And we're going to make the other piece that's laying down there, and he'll fit onto this side. And then we'll play around and get him fit in there. Let's do it. All right, here's a piece we made tonight. Got those pieces together. It's not welded across that bottom edge there yet. It was welded across the top, and then I have to weld all these little slices I had to do, just cleaning up the edges. But this is the part that's going to fit right up in here. Pushes in nice and tight, and the inner valance welds to it. Welds across the back, kind of sits and comes up flush with that. And the dog leg, front of the dog leg, will weld right to this front edge, right in there. So that is that's the part I need in there. Gotta make one more for the other side. Okay, we're going to keep going, Chaz. Here, we're going to just tack the parts we made the other day up into the A-pillar. I'm going to do one on each side. I'm going to get the inner valance fit into place so that we can check everything for lining up. I'm going to tack it so that I can make sure everything fits well, and then with just tacks it's easy to get it out of place if there is an issue to deal with. Alright, let's do it. this clamp off. Not going to put him on yet on the bottom. We need him for this part of the install. We just want that top piece. Put him on after. And do the same thing at the other side. Yeah, that's up nice and tight. Alright. This side, the light over. That one fits real nice there. Nice to the A-post. Bottom line is really good with this. The new part's going to come in, give you that line. This side's pretty good too. Bring these tabs down just a bit on this side. Okay, that fits pretty good. So I think what we can do is check it for the bottom pieces, make sure that they fit in there nice, and we'll weld on. Mount them. Oh yeah, that's nice. Pretty good there. Nice and tight against the inner valance. Okay. I'll be able to come back out. We'll tack that in a little bit more. Get the one bead done. It'll fit the bottom pieces. Slide this in again. Let's do it. Right there, looks pretty good. Okay, so this is what the nose skin is going to look like. It's clamped up in place. Of course, nothing's welded all the way in the back there. It's just tacked in. Checking for fitment only. Probably going to wrap it up for today at this point. And what I'll end up doing is trimming some of this edge away because it doesn't quite sit proper here and it's leaving me a bit short on the other side, but that'll come. I'll keep this original metal at the edge because it's a real challenge to get in there and get this to wrap. Yeah, so we're gonna weld this in. We'll trim away so that we get underneath this light and then come back up to the line. We're going to mark and trim all of this line along this edge at a 45 so it'll butt in real nice. We'll get that all prepared. Remove the panel, get away any pieces that I cut off, and then we'll be able to use the clamps and hold this nice. It's a bit off here right now, but that's just because it's hitting this edge. But we'll get all that cleaned up. It's got to come up a little bit here. So there's a few little things to tweak with. Get the whole panel this way, just a hair, but it's fitting pretty nice. It fits really nice along the bottom edge. So I'm really happy with how that's going to be fitting in there. And the next step is going to be to do a little bit of trimming, get it ready to spot in place. Of course, we're going to be using the new welders. So we're going to take all the primer off the bottom of this edge, on the inside edge, on both sides of the inner valance at the bottom, so that we can run the spot welder all the way along the bottom edge and weld all that in. So that'll be the next step. Not sure if I'm going to get to that today or not. Super Bowl Sunday, so I think we're just going to stop it here, and we will start again next week. At any rate, thanks again very much everybody for coming back and watching along. Really appreciate it. Everybody that takes the time to watch what we're doing. And smash the like button for me. Share it on your profiles. Help me get as many people to see what we're doing as possible. I really appreciate it. And drop a comment. You can say hi. It all helps out. Love seeing where messages come from as it spreads around and gets to different parts of the world. Enjoy. Have a good one. And cheers.